Hello YouTube, this is Stottle here with Stottle's Throttles. We got another new Lego set here with the Tusken Raider Brick Headz. I am going to post this one right after the Boba Fett spaceship, and then the Ahsoka one will follow that. I just want to say that I will acknowledge that these videos are they're going to be a little bit choppy. Like I said in the other video, the sound quality on the unboxing video itself was really lousy. Like I said, I could redo that, but I'm not going to. This channel will get better quality of video as we go on. I'm not too unhappy with my webcam here. A better cam would, or not a better cam. Well, I could get one that's like 4K, whatever, but those are more expensive. A better mic would be, you know, ideal, but for now, this is what we're going off of. I might have to cut this video short, or, well, no, I'll have to pause the video itself, so it won't really affect everything going on. But I do have other things that I'm juggling right now. So we're just gonna build this set. We're gonna give a quick little review. Hopefully we keep this one under an hour, as the Ahsoka one was a whole hour's worth of video, and that's not what I'm aiming to do with this one. I'm hoping, you know, maybe 20 minutes. I should not mix in the small pieces like that. That's probably going to make the process longer, but oh well. So yeah, it's basically just me here shooting the shit with you guys, you know, and just really having some fun with these builds. And we're going to be doing a lot of stuff like this, so if it's something that you're bored of or whatever, you don't have to subscribe, although your subscription would be appreciated. If you just want to talk shit in the comments, I don't have a problem with that, but let's keep it focused to not personal attacks, but just general. You can have comments on the Lego sets, you can make suggestions. Just don't attack me if you don't need to, but you can troll a little bit, you know, make a little bit of fun, whatever. No issues there. Just because I'm just trying to figure out, you know, how do we really want to have this go? You know, how do we want to work this? Like, I will acknowledge, I know that videos like this could be slightly boring, and most people are really, really busy anyway, so it is extremely appreciated. Anybody who can actually take the time and watch the whole thing the entire way through, even if you can't, the like, you know, helps, because we really are trying to build something here. And like I said, this is really for you guys. It's to share the passion that I have, and really, you know, we're community building, hopefully. Like I said, I want to hear from everybody. I want to, you know, just feel free to drop by and say hi in the comments if you'd like. Say sub-stottle, you know, whatever. But we're going to get this build taken care of here, hopefully within the time range that I set for myself. It looks like it has less pieces than the Ahsoka set, and also with that one I was interrupted by that temporary power surge issue, so hopefully we don't do that again here, because I could not, that would not work out for me. But anyway, yeah, like I said, easy to acknowledge, these are going to be silly videos. These are going to be not the top of the top just yet, but we're going to get there. Okay, that explains it. Really what these ones could end up being would be totally great ASMR Lego sound videos. I'm sure there are people who already do that on YouTube. It's wild out there. This is an interesting build. Oh, that's not the way. What the heck? So yeah, one thing I didn't say in my last video with the Ahsoka Brick Headz is that this is the first time I've ever gotten these specific types of Legos. I don't know if I see much of a practical purpose in them, like whether I continue to purchase Brick Headz. It's kind of up in the air for me because they're just not the highest priority. Like, these were some of the newest sets, they were available for me to get, so I hopped on the opportunity. But they're just not something that I feel extremely enticed to go out of my way to get, just because there probably are going to be just so many as time goes on that it's just, you know, I'd rather have a playable set. And honestly, I would rather repurchase the old sets I had back in the day that now no longer are available to me. Most of those sets are scattered pieces in various places that I have traveled, messing around with, having Legos with me that I shouldn't have. It's funny that when you're a kid, you just lose things, and then years later you're like, why did I let myself take this with me to school? This was like the coolest set ever, and now it's missing like most of its pieces, and it costs like hundreds of dollars more. What have I done? Like, that regret is something that I am all too familiar with. Because yeah, we're gonna get some of the oldie sets going. You know, like everything in this post is basically brand new. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that, like, there's the 1980s spaceship that I got. That's obviously, you know, a throwback thing, but that's entirely new as well itself. So these are all just new sets, and I am enjoying them. Now, whether or not I actually do much, you know, play with them, I don't play with mini toys anymore, at least not the way I used to. Trust me, I miss just being a kid and going pew pew pew, you know, just constantly. It was great. You didn't care what people thought, and you just came home from school, and like middle school, like Friday afternoon, and you're instantly getting out all the Legos and just creating these massive battles. And I might do that again, and we might videotape it. Like, if I make big mocks and I actually make battles go on, you're gonna get a lot of personal sound effects and things like that. These are just ideas, you know, but I miss those days. There's just so much more fun going on, like, just at a level that this does not compare to. Like, if you can't tell, this is a nostalgia-based channel. I mean, not that, you know, nostalgia isn't something that's ongoing, like, throughout life, and it's not like that's the only purpose of what I like to do in my free time. But I spend a lot of time enjoying my favorite franchises. Like, it's a part of who I am. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I gotta, you know, just keep chugging along. Bro, I'm missing a piece. This is not cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I did something wrong, that's why. Okay. because they have, this is a really cool set. So they have these little tiny pocket pieces, and I love them. I have never seen little tiles like that before. I don't know if they're exclusive to this set, but I like them. They're unique. What are we talking time-wise? Okay, we got plenty of time. We should be able to get this done and out of the ballpark. We are at about halfway through what I hope to get done within 10 minutes. Just because I want to keep these videos chugging along. I want to get all these posted like in the next day or so. And I mean, we're talking... I'm filming this, I started yesterday, which was the 18th, 19th. So hopefully by the 20th, I'm all ready to post at least a couple of these videos. Maybe I don't have to have them all taken care of right away, but it would be quite nice to, you know, make some significant strides getting these posted, just because I don't want it to go too long without having it. I have hinted that this is what I was going to do, and I don't want to let people down by not getting them out as soon as I can. And like what I'm gonna basically do immediately is we're just gonna have a pretty decent content dump with like all of the last videos with all the recent products I got, and then we're just gonna go basically week by week. Some weeks I might not upload anything. Some weeks it might be just something real quick. Other weeks I might stagger it, you know, just your typical. There's no strict schedule to it, but I do have a general idea of how I want to go about this. And I have to balance with, you know, work and everything else that I have going on. So it's just a matter of when, if, where, how, you know, your general questions of the like. This year I hope to stay on top of all the latest sets and just be able to get each one. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Like, I look and it's like I need to start getting rid of some things. I need to donate some things, sell some things. You know, like, I cannot necessarily keep just going like a madman like this. Like, this is absolute insanity. But then, you know, it's like, well, I don't want to sell the things I'm having fun with. But, like, I have a ton of clothes. Just so much stuff. Not enough space, not the right amount of storage, not the right places to put things. Like, I do have a grand vision for what my ideal home would look like and all that. And it does involve a lot of display cases. A lot of display cases. I don't know if this is I don't think this is the best way to film these specific kind of videos with the camera angle, like specifically pertaining to how I have the camera set up. Like I mentioned before, I do want to diversify a little bit, maybe look into different cameras, different equipment. And of course, that's all, you know, we will take care of it as time goes on and as we get the chance, but I figure, you know, as long as we're getting videos out, and I say we as if it's a team. You guys are my team, but otherwise it's just me here right now. I might have videos where, you know, I got my people with me in the future. I don't know if that would be on this channel, like I've, you know, specified in other videos that I've done before. I am figuring out how I want to allocate my different YouTube videos. How I want to dive into things. Because like a video like this, it's just me talking. It's not generally like an extremely intelligent conversation. It's just you know, me filling up the air of building Legos with random thoughts and things. Like I went on, in the Ahsoka video, I just went on like a random tangent about life and lemons. And that's what you're going to probably get a lot of on this channel, is just me going off on random stuff like that. But there are deeper, more interesting conversations that I strive and yearn to have. Some days more than others, of course, but in general, we just out here doing our thing. So it's coming together pretty well. We got a basic body starting to come together, and like I said, we've got about 5 minutes on the clock. You guys think that I can beat my own clock? I'm kind of doubting it. I'm thinking if I were to eyeball it, this is probably going to be a 25-minute video. But if it goes according to what I want, if I really speed it up right here and shut my mouth and get this built, then, you know, I figure we might have some hope in meeting my deadline here. Because, like, you know, checking on YouTube again last night and looking at the videos that are already out there, most, you know, Lego videos that from people that I'm subscribed to and such, they're not as long as that 15-minute video that I did, most reviews. They're fairly quick. And we might even change this process in the future. Like I said, the build process might become literally just a time lapse where I'm not talking at all and I'm just really focusing on the build. For the time being, I figured it's just not a bad place to start just because I have a lot to say. I always have to remind myself that I should probably be, oh, we got the mouth coming together here, if you can't tell. I have to remind myself to keep the Lego itself within frame. Like, maybe I should walk through step by step in the future videos. I don't know. Leave your suggestions in the comments, though, for how you think that I should run the channel. Because I am open to it. I might not follow them all, but I am more than open to ideas because I want to be giving you guys something that you really like. Well, I think that we have a Tusken here, and I just love the way that they had this set up. This is a cool mismatch of different Legos that have made a Tusken face. I love that. Like, aesthetically pleasing, I have to say. Once again, another point that I made on the Ahsoka video, should have come with an action figure, or not an action. Well, it would be interesting to see Lego pair with other companies and see different products come together. Like a Tusken Raider Brick Headz could come with a minifigure and an action figure. But, and I don't think I actually have any Tusken Raider action figures. I do have another minifigure already from another Mando set. But that's only one. I do want some of the old-fashioned ones as well. Some of the old Tatooine sets would be fantastic. Oh man, we're missing a piece. Not cool. Just not cool. Bruh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Piece is missing. Oh, there it is. There it is. We got it. We got it. So our guys coming together here. Pretty good. And we are on it. If it gets to the point where this video is too long, like we are getting close to that 20-minute mark. So yeah, I do think, once again, eyeballing it, this is going to be a 25er. Because I do want to challenge myself to shorten these videos up to, 15 minutes would maybe be fair for a build video. And it depends, if we get like a huge thing, like, I'm not going to buy the Lego Titanic for myself. That's not exactly something, I mean, it would be cool to have, but like, that's excessive. But like, say Lego Death Star, I do want to get one of those, or Lego Cantina. Oh my gosh, those are huge on my list. Those would maybe be split up into multiple videos, and I would really have to actually dedicate like a whole days to those ones, because those are just, you know, massive. But I've always wanted those sets, so they are something for me to aspire for as I continue to go on with my purchases and whatnot. I really love the way that they had this design, like just the little detail of how they have the little skirt there. That's pretty cool. Like, these are very specific for display. Like, I don't know, I can hardly imagine somebody like playing with these guys, just because in general that's not what Brick Headz seem to be for. I mean, I'm sure you could, but it'd be weird to have just a random, you're playing with a bunch of minifigures and then you drop your Brick Head out of nowhere. I am here for reinforcements. And then smash every little minifigure just like that. Like, something that you can do, but is it something that you should do? Probably not. We're so close, guys. We are so freaking close. If I could just get these last pieces on this set, I'm gonna be a happy, happy camper. Happy, happy camper. Alright, I am going to put a pause on this video. Toggle back, and yeah, if you couldn't tell, I took a brief pause there. It's been like actually like an hour, like a half an hour or so. I am going to get this done right now. I'm going to speed run this, hopefully get it done in the next 2 minutes. I think I might be able to do it, or at least attempt. But I had some other stuff going on, so I was not able to do what I was intending to do. So yeah, we're just trying to get this completed, and then I'll be onto another video to make, and hopefully I get all these sets built. I really want to. I already did that. I already did that. Gotta keep my eye on the time here. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up having to pause this again here, just for a brief moment again. So yeah, we got a little bit more done. We are crossing that 25-minute threshold. LOL, it's a race against myself, but we'll get this done. I really love the details of the clothing that they have on this Tusken. Like, it's really cool just the way that they have these, I don't know what the name of those pieces are, but the way they have those set up is like parts of their cloak. That's pretty sweet. We're getting close here. Very close. It gives it texture, you know, it gives it detail, and it's nice. Let's see, we are so close. Oh man, here we go. I think. Well, your boy screwed up. Ah, Well, we're getting a little bit inventive here, I suppose. And there you have it, a completed Tusken Raider. And man, just because of the way that looks, that's a total, you know, once again right up there with Ahsoka. 7 out of 10 on these Brick Headz. The only things that would make it a little bit better would just be additional pieces and things that, not like pieces like this, but like minifigures and maybe like a little starship build, whatever. With Tusken, you could do like a stand speed or whatever. Just little things like that are the only things that would actively make a difference in my scoring. Otherwise, you know, both Ahsoka and this Tusken are basically almost nearly 10 out of 10s for me. Like, I think that they're fantastic. They're great builds. And overall, very, very satisfied with them. Yeah, this is fantastic. Hold on just a second here. Okay, we're just putting all these, you know, stray parts together. And there you have it. Completed Tusken with all parts with them. And now let's do it just side by side with that Ahsoka Brick Head. And we're at 33 mark. Oh, crap. So just some really sweet little builds there. Total beasts. Very happy with these. I'm not happy with how often that keeps clipping off of her, but that's fine. So we have 3 completed sets as of right now, including Boba Fett's Starfighter. And what I did notice last night, and I didn't include it in his video, is that, and this is more precise to him, so you could have him sitting in one of 2 ways. You could have him sitting like this, which I think is more precise to how he actually sits in the cockpit, or like this, which is just a little bit less specific to what the movies show. He's always typically shown like this. So I think, and this is one of the things I didn't see, at least M&R Productions did not show this part of it. I think specifically because he did try and seat him in different ways, but this is, I think, the more precise way to have him. So, yep, we got 3 great sets here. I'm very happy with these. Can't wait to get on with the rest. So just stay tuned to my channel, and I'll have, all these are going to be posting at the same time anyway, but had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for staying throttled with Stoddle, and we'll be right back at it. Peace.